with meteorologist Chad Evans, certified by the National Weather Association. Weather from where you live.
We had some scattered storms pop this evening. These dumped some pretty heavy rainfall in places. What you're looking at is a Doppler radar estimate of how much rainfall came down. I notice parts of Warren County here. This is a good 2/3 of an inch in some areas here to the west of Carbondale, south of Pine Village. Interesting in Tippecanoe County, down by the Purdue Airport, they didn't even have any measurable precip. But right up here in downtown Lafayette towards the TV station West Lafayette, we had this band of up to 7/10 of an inch of rainfall. One little isolated shower here on I-65. But the real breadwinner tonight was actually Mulberry. Some very heavy rain here at northwest Clinton County. In these dark green areas, that's an area that had up to 2 inches of rain from these heavy storms this evening. We still have some storms out there. Again, that little boundary kind of setting up around our viewing area, and it's hot and unstable enough with no cap, so storms are still kind of percolating along this, and this is a pretty intense storm here to the southwest of Peoria. Everything's kind of working its way off to the east, so as we get into the overnight hours, they're going to keep at least a few scattered storms in the forecast as a few of these pass off to the east. Now, let's go to 3D and look at current temps around our viewing area, where it's rained heavily, like here at the TV station. It's 76 at Frankfort, but boy, still 83 up at Rensselaer, where it has not rained, and 82 at Crawfordsville, 80 at Winnemac, and boy, the heat index is still up around 90 here in our northwest counties. Feels like 90 at Morocco, 89 in Crawfordsville, but a rain-cooled 78 in Lafayette and Frankfort. But boy, it is very steamy with some areas of fog even where we have had that rainfall. Again, a few scattered storms overnight tonight. As we get into later tonight, got to keep an eye on northern Illinois here. We may actually see some storms come out of Iowa and affect northern central Illinois towards tomorrow morning. But I think most likely these will start to weaken, but the outflow boundary coming out of these storms will likely refire new storms tomorrow afternoon. And if these can organize enough, some of these could go severe. So we've got to keep a close eye on that. We may see some scattered storms, may try to form a line here to our west or northwest and affect us later on in the day. And we're going to watch the potential severe weather on Wednesday. Highs tomorrow, very hot, 90 to about 96. Brutal heat indices as high as 112 at Attica, 108 Logansport. It's going to feel like 109 at Lafayette, and that's the weather pattern. A lot of heat with a heat wave down to our south, storm clusters on the periphery of it. So we're going to have rounds of storms passing through our area right through Saturday and Sunday, and some of those certainly will be severe. We're going to keep an eye on that. But tonight, though, a few scattered storms, some areas of fog, especially if you did get some rain this evening. Lows low to mid-70s, very hot tomorrow. Dangerous heat indices, partly cloudy. Storms developing. Again, some of these could be severe. Winds out of the southwest and continued very hot into Wednesday and Thursday. A severe threat's going to exist Wednesday right through Friday, perhaps into the weekend. We may cap it a little bit towards late in the weekend, shutting down the storm chances a little bit, but it is going to stay very hot. Highs mid-90s, lows upper 70s. There are signs, though, after Monday, Nicole, we may get some relief towards the middle part of next week. Highs may only be in the mid-80s with much lower humidity. So hang in there. It's going to be a tough week. Storms and high heat and humidity, but better next week.
And you would think that that storm we had this evening would cool things down a little bit, but didn't seem that happen.
No, it's pretty